3, 2, 1. And we have liftoff, and it's, oh my god, those engines are, dude, they're gonna, you wanted to see it blow up, you said. How do I abort? How do I abort?
Backspace, backspace!
He trolled me, Dash Shaker, he trolled me.
I intentionally told him not to put struts on it.
Yep.
Oh, look at the engines! Oh!
Okay.
They flew up!
Hey everyone, Whiplash here, and I'm going to be playing Kerbal Space Program. My friend Bo is here to guide me along my career mode endeavors as a newbie who's going to crash and burn, probably.
Well,
how you doing, Bo?
Maybe I'll just... Hi, how you doing? Maybe I'll just tell you to point your rocket down and see where it goes from there.
That can't be right. Point it down?
Hey, you know, rocket science is really complicated.
Alright, I'm starting a new career. I've been watching a shitload of videos this week, mostly by the great man Scott Manley, and learned a lot, I think, from watching him, although learning and understanding and doing are two different things, so...
Yeah, but if you apply practice enough to it, you'll get it down.
I hope so. I don't want to see any of these cute Kerbals getting killed. Alright, so at the beginning here, I don't really have a lot available to me. The type of rocket that I'd seen Mr. Manley use first was pretty much just a command module here, and a parachute, and a solid rocket booster, and then get some of the first like early EVA reports and all that kind of stuff.
So you didn't see the video where he broke the game, I'm guessing.
The one I heard about, one where he got 7,000 science in the first mission or something like that.
Yeah.
I made this mistake before. Stupid. I almost forgot to set the staging. This thing would have shot about 10 feet in the air, and then the parachute opens. Poor Jebediah.
Wow, I'm getting a real big time lag on this.
It's gonna be at least 5 to 10 seconds behind, unfortunately, probably.
Yeah, I see that staging area you did right now.
Alright. Let's head to the launch pad.
Now you're going to point down, right? See, yeah. You know, with the force of this rocket right here, with the solid rocket booster, I don't think it'll let you point it down. It'll just want to keep flying straight up.
They're pretty powerful.
I've never been able to control those SRBs. Yeah, they're pretty powerful.
Alright, I'm going to turn the SAS on right away so I have better control. And here we go with our first liftoff. 3, 2, 1.
I'm still on the loading screen.
Well,
you need
when we get
countdown, I'm just saying.
Well, you'll get to see it on the stream. When we get into the stuff where I'm requiring your aid more, I'll leave it on the screens and let you get caught up and everything. I can't help that Twitch is so freaking slow.
Yeah, it's I understand. A little tip though, you don't have to throttle up with solid rocket boosters.
Yeah, I just have gotten used to doing it always at the beginning. I figure it's a good habit to begin.
Yeah.
I'm just
not throttled up with liquid fuel engines.
Just tilting up
a
little bit here, so when I come down, I'm not right into the space center. Alright, so I can do a crew report from here. The shores look inviting, and you watch the waves roll into the coast.
How much?
I think it was 5.
Whoa! I don't remember how much you need to unlock.
No, it wouldn't. I was going to say, can I EVA when I'm plummeting here? But probably not.
No, I would not recommend doing that.
Alright, well, I got my crew report in the air, so I guess just go ahead and...
What's your Apple axis going to be?
It's already peaked. I'm coming back down. I hit about 16,000 meter, or 16K.
I wouldn't recommend going on EVA if you're already coming back down.
Oh yeah, I am. I've already opened the chute. Go ahead here and time accelerate till we get down to wherever it opens up, a couple thousand, 3,000, somewhere. It's lower than that, 1,500. I know you're not supposed to time accelerate while the chute opens. There we go.
Yeah, at 500.
Or when you hit the
You do
ground.
not want to do that. You know, I've never time accelerated when I hit at the ground. I wonder what that'd be like.
Chute should open up here any sec.
Now, are you going to be able to get back in the capsule after you hit the ground?
Why isn't it? Oh, I hope so. Well, when I watched the video, again, tribute to the great man, Scott Manley, the solid booster should blow up when it hits the ground, but the capsule should land safely, and that's how it's been when I've tried it before I did this with you.
Ah, okay.
I've done a few, played it like for a couple hours, mostly just screwing
Yeah,
around
them
in sandbox
SRBs are
mode
pretty
with
heavy.
different, mostly screwing around in sandbox mode, just screwing around with different configurations and trying to see what it took to get to orbit and all that kind of stuff. Alright, I guess I can
It's
speed
like
up here
putting
for
a main
sec.
cell.
Alright, it's gonna hit. Oh boy! And we're safely down.
Alright.
Alright, so
And look at
I can do,
Jebediah. He's so excited.
EVA. He always is. He never looks panicked. This is the most
It's because they
precarious
feed him
situation.
crack. Now, store that report and get back out and then get on the ground and then get another report.
Yep, that's what I'm about to do. I've stored it. What do you have to press space to get off? There we go. And then I remember he did EVA report from the ground. Yep. I don't think a spacesuit was entirely necessary to get here, was it? Yeah, I don't think so. Take a surface sample. The ground here seems to be completely frozen. It was very hard to scoop up this sample. We're in the tundra, it says. Huh.
Where did...
I don't...
Oh, really?
I'm just north of the Space Center, I think. And,
And you're in the
planting
tundra?
flag. Well, that's what it says. Let's take a look at the map real quick while he's planting the flag. It won't let me.
That can't be right. Huh, who knew the Space
First-
Center was cold?
Here, let me go to the map if I can. Yeah, I'm just west of it. Looks like.
Wow.
You should see that in a second. So now I gotta go back into the ship. And that's all I can do, right? Just recover it then?
Yep, you can recover it from the button above the altimeter. See, Scott Manley gave away all the secrets. Gosh darn it.
Yep. 25 science from the first run. Alright.
Wow.
But he's only had the career mode videos, like 2 of them, so I have no freaking clue what to do beyond going into orbit. So believe me, I can only copy him so far.
Alright, so now let's go to the moon.
Alright.
We will put a man on the moon and bring him back safely. My poor JFK impersonation. John F. Kerman.
Hello,
just
it's
for those
Whiplash
watching.
here, and this is Kerbal Space Program, career mode. Alright, that was terrible.
That was terrible.
Yeah. I know. Well, I of course did the first unlock that I had to, and I can do any of the others. Based on what I'd seen him do, I'm tempted to go for the one that leads towards science, which is this lowest one, the LV-909, landing struts.
Ooh. And the radial mount parachute.
Yeah. The fins will be useful in a little while, but not necessarily immediately. And the upper one is the LT-45 engine. That can also wait a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Let's. Would you agree? Survivability and work towards the science thing.
Oh yeah.
The goo.
You always want to increase your income. The mystery goo.
All right. Now
The
I leave
goo
me
feels
5
warm.
left, so I won't be able to research anything else right now. All right. Now I think.
Well, how much does it?
Go ahead.
Are you going to go for the LV-30 next, or the winglets with the radial decoupler?
Well, I think the
'Cause
next one in the row that I'm doing is the one that unlocks the goo canister. That's what I'd like to get next.
No. The next
Yeah.
one is
That's what it had been when I
batteries
did
and
before.
science. Oh,
It's in that same line.
maybe
it
I have
costs
a
like
mod
40,
installed.
costs like 45 or whatever, but. Alright, let's get rid of this. So, I was thinking for this one something going a little higher, maybe try to shoot for the North Pole and use the decouplers and stuff.
The North Pole. Don't forget to pack a cold suit now, like that space suit. Not entirely necessary, but
Would it be worthwhile to bring communicators and transmit any data, or is it just best to just try to bring it all back always?
Well, I mean, since you're going to be on the planet, you can just recover 100%.
Okay. I
Putting
don't
that
have the
antenna.
Oh, I already have the
just
mystery
adds
goo.
weight.
Never mind, I already have the mystery goo. I thought that I had to unlock that yet. Okay. I'll put 2 of them on here.
Yeah, what you can do is put an antenna with 2 of the mystery goo and then transmit, like, when you're in space, one of the mystery goos.
So
or just wherever you're at.
Alright, well here, let me...
Yeah, so that way you can increase your science.
Let me see if I can...
Or, wait, no. Where are you putting your goo canisters? Because I'm still, like, an hour behind in the video.
Well, I'll wait. I won't go off the screen until you've had a chance to look it over and approve. I'm putting them on the capsule, like, side... yeah, in a way that looks more aerodynamic than if they were the other way. That's all I can say.
If they're on the capsule, then you probably wouldn't need the antenna because you could recover the data.
Yeah, they're on the capsule.
Okay, then you don't need the antenna.
What the heck? I'm gonna put a couple on here because it looks cool.
I'm gonna reload the Twitch page because I just lost all video.
So unfortunate. Twitch has been sucky lately. You'll have to get an ad. I'll wait for you, and then you can look it over.
You can almost say that Twitch is twitching. A little bit twitchy.
It's very fucking twitchy.
Ooh, loading. Wait. Oh, I got an ad for Netflix. Ooh. So, how many, have you built the rocket yet?
You think 2 400 fuel tanks is enough to get to the North Pole, or 3?
3 will get you where you want to go. Unless it's the moon.
Yeah, no, it'll be a lot more than 3, right?
Yeah.
How do I raise the whole thing?
Unless you're...
There we go.
Unless you're Jebediah, then you just need a fuel tank and an engine, you're good to go.
He can do anything now.
Alright, I'm caught up. I'm seeing you put on the first and the second tank.
Okay, yeah, I've got command module with the parachute and goo containers and transmitters, and then I've got a decoupler and 3 400 tanks with the LTV-30 engine. I don't have any fins or anything, so that's pretty much all I can do. I gotta make sure the staging is right. Looks good. I feel like it's ready to go. Alright.
It looks terrible in aerodynamics, but...
Yeah. Well, that's all I got. I guess we go for fins next?
Well, I'm saying up top, it looks like those goo containers will get sheared off.
Hey, isn't it possible to get a crew report from here and then still, if I remember correctly... Yeah,
on the launch pad?
Yeah, your crew records...
Yeah, because the transmission data's 100%.
In fact, if I can do this without him falling off, I think you can get... Well, is there only one EVA report? Because I'm going to get one at the pole, so that'll be the only one I want.
It's one EVA report per biome.
Per biome? Because
so okay,
so I'm going to EVA him. He's floating precariously and do an EVA report. Most precarious situation. Yes, it is, Jebediah, but I know you can handle it. You are a man. You are a manly man like Scott Manley.
Well, he's not a man. He's a Kerbal.
Well, he's the manliest of Kerbals.
That's true.
Alright, so I've tried to shoot for the pole before, and I know I kind of got to go northwest-ish, so... I don't know. We'll give this a try. I'm going to fire off here in 3, 2, 1.
Uh-oh. It buffered right when you said 1. That can't be a good sign. Bad omen. Port.
I remember even just going like northwest itself wasn't really good enough. I almost had to go northwest-west.
Well, you see where it says surface above your nav ball?
Yeah.
And a bunch of numbers. Click that, and it'll change it to orbit, and then it'll show your prograde marker where your trajectory will be in space.
Ah.
So then you can move your prograde marker onto the north vector, or whatever, the north line.
Turn it over too much.
Uh-oh. I can't see.
Let me take a look at it here. Projected, well, it's going a little too much west. start coming back north, and did I go on 45-degree angle too early? I should maybe pull up a little. I don't know. I'm trying to get it going just straight northwest. I know you're really far behind. Now I'm going pretty much due northwest.
Completely the wrong way.
Really?
You're heading like straight west on my screen.
Well, it's probably pretty far behind. I'm pulling it back west.
Yeah.
The marker's showing like what I think I want, but I'm almost out of fuel.
You need to go more up than sideways. You're wasting fuel doing that.
I'm not gonna make it then. Well, we'll go as far as we can and get a biome report wherever we land. And there we go. We have lost our fuel, so now I'm just. Oh yeah, look at this. Nowhere near the pole. Oh my god.
You were flying like an airplane.
Yeah, I turned it way too. I should have.
You were.
I went on a 45-degree angle way too early, I guess.
Oh yeah. Were you going off the launch pad at 45?
Let's go ahead here and open up one of the goo containers at our apoapsis, which is probably right around here. I'm in the upper atmosphere. Yep. The goo seems to be getting very cold right now. All right. Should I transmit that? I guess I'll bring it back. Yeah.
Holy moly! You were getting re-entry effects on the way up. Oh man, you're wasting all kinds of different fuel.
Yeah, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I told you.
Wow. Did you deploy your parachute?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. You don't want to do that till you're going down. I had this one time where I was still going up and it deployed, and right when I was starting to go back down, the parachute disappeared. It thought it was landed in midair.
Looks like I'm gonna land in some mountains, dude. Oh man.
Hey, mountains are pretty hard to get reports from. You got to have that pinpoint landing, unless you have an airplane.
It would have been pure just luck that got me here. I'm deploying my chute here about 6 kilometers. I'm coming down in a range, but it looks like I will land a little bit.
Yeah, it's buffering on the map view.
Ah, jeez, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it'd be so bad.
You're right.
It's just been so shitty lately.
Maybe instead of the North Pole, you should try going over the west to the desert. That way you don't have to fiddle with fighting the rotation of Kerbin.
Well, I think next time, depending on what we unlock here, maybe we'll go for orbit, or otherwise we'll do another suborbital hop to some other biome that we can find or reach. But
so like Duna?
Let me just do a crew report and see where it says I am here. No, that would have overwrite the other one. All right, I'm down.
Wow.
I guess I'll open a goo container on the ground since I had nowhere else to use it. I observed the goo with 3 science. And, okay, I already have a crew report, so it must be the same biome. Let's do an EVA. EVA report, flying in Kerbal's Highlands. Most precarious situation. Let's go ahead and, whoops, pop off there and, I keep pressing the wrong key and going back in like a dummy. What is it? Let go of spacebar. Okay,
I do.
There we go.
Yeah. You know about the jetpack, right?
Yeah, you have to press R to turn it on, and I really suck. Like I said, one time I was playing and I did a EVA in space, and he fell off, and I could not get back on the thing for nothing. I was really close to it, but I just could not get back on it. From Kerbal's Highlands, I don't think a spacesuit was entirely necessary to get here. Another 2.4 science. Might as well take a sample. That one's worth 9 science. Wow. I was thinking it'd be a waste of time. Go and plant another flag.
Hey, flags and footprints are really important to the Kerbal image.
I don't have anything witty for this one. Highlands Landing. Whatever.
The last high landing.
There you go. Alright, now can I get back in?
You got to say that with a Sean Connery accent.
Yes.
I'm just saying. I don't have a Sean Connery.
All right.
Sean Connery.
Hello, it's Sean Connery here. 40 more
That
science.
was absolutely terrible.
Yeah, I think
that was the worst I've ever heard.
I think I had 5, so nope, I still only have 40. Okay, well these third level ones are 45, so they're right out.
Well, you need 5 more science?
Well, it
Go to the
depends.
space plane hangar.
Is that, do you think that's... Why don't you tell me what research you think I should do next?
Let me take a look at my tech tree here. You have
general
science tech,
rocketry, stability, flight control, and science tech, yes. I'd need to get 5 more to get either of those. There is the other science thing, this Science Junior, that's what I was thinking of before.
Yeah. Plus you get the radial batteries, which is always nifty.
Uh-huh.
But it's up to you. You get the SAS module with the flight control. Oh, they changed the name. It's now inline reaction wheel. Huh. Who knew? I would recommend...
Well.
Yeah, the Mark whatever cockpit.
Yeah.
The view in the Mach 1 cockpit is amazing. I'm just saying.
I would think to go
But
for the science tech to do more science.
Yeah, either the science or the rockets. The
to get the
general rocketry or the
LT-45.
Yeah, because then your next unlock would be a bigger fuel tank, the biggest one, or the struts, which is just like God mode.
Well, what about go for general rocketry real quick and try again for some kind of suborbital thing and do some more science and then get the Science Junior and then go to orbit with that.
Yeah. I was going to say if you built, just like go to the spaceplane hangar and put a command pod on the runway is its own biome, so you get more science from that. Like duct tape all of the science gear you have onto your command pod.
The command pad is sideways when I put it in the hangar.
Yeah, but you can use the arrow. You can use the arrow keys.
Oh, and shift, right? Okay, there we go.
Shift is gentle, but you can just press it without shift to do a major one.
Oh. Oh, you can do the. Oh, okay, I see. It does it in 45-degree increments nicely.
Yeah, WASD, Q, and E.
Okay, so just take this to the launch pad then from here.
To the runway, and don't forget your goo container.
It says launch. Well, this is just, you said for the quick 5, you can take goo container there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can take the goo container. Just duct tape it onto the command pod.
Alright. And then but it says launch, not runway. I'm guessing it'll take me to the runway though.
Yeah, it'll take you to the runway.
Alright.
Because that's how we launch planes in Kerbal Space Program. With rockets.
And here we sit on the runway, so I can observe the goo here, you're saying?
Yep.
The goo
Don't
seems
forget
to be...
the EVA report.
Oh, yeah, get out and get back in. Go ahead.
Yep.
The goo seems to behave very much the same as it always does around here. 3 science. So I can do a
I love the
crew report. Sorry.
I love the witty comments that come up for this.
Yeah. Reporting in at the runway. Good thing there's not a lot of air traffic because I don't think we've got clearance from the tower to be here. Hey, I'm giving you clearance. I'm the tower.
It's not like Kerbals have invented airplanes in your game yet. What are they worried about?
Yeah, it's funny. They do it backwards or whatever, but I've heard Scott Manley say that designing planes is much trickier than...
Yeah, you gotta have a PhD in badassness to design a plane.
And you see this one a lot. I don't think a spacesuit was entirely necessary to get here. And I'll take a surface sample. That's worth 9 again. Oh, that's sweet. Might be concrete.
Look at.
Might be a good surface to land on. All right. I won't plant a flag though because I don't want to like have to have a plane later. You know, if I ever made one.
Yeah.
Like get
You'll
derailed.
land. Yeah. That'd be hilarious. They're coming in for a landing, and you get split in 2 on the flagpole. Well,
I would like to make some aircraft though,
because
I saw some of the Easter egg videos, and I'd like to fly around on the planet and check things out and stuff. So I just picked up 36 more science from that, or I have 36. That was 15. So I'm still actually 9 short of the 45. Well, we did that. We want to take a look and see where we stand now with 36, if you like. The fins one, again, that was only 18. Which one did you say before you thought would be the next one? The next highest tier is 45 for everything else, so I can't afford those.
Yeah. Well,
so I could unlock fins or wait.
I would say wait, because your next mission, you might get enough science to unlock science, tech, and the fins.
Okay.
Because you don't really need the fins. Because if you have the LVT, whatever the one that gimbals, you don't need fins.
Oh, and it lost my design that I had before. Oh, well. Well, I'm going to do the same thing I did. The one that didn't make it to the pole.
Oh. That one's alright. I mean, it was destined to fail. I don't know what's going on with my internet.
Believe me, a lot of people who watch me have told me that it buffers for them bad, and you know, this is probably prime streaming hours right now. There's probably like 1 billion League of Legends players and Hearthstone and shit.
Oh, Hearthstone. I saw a Let's Player review that. That was interesting. So what kind of rocket are you building here?
Well, pretty much the same as last time, but try for the pole again, but do it right. Right now, I've got a command module, 2 goo containers, parachute, transmitters, and a decoupler. You got 3 of the fuel tanks and 1 of the LVT-30 engines. That's what I did last time. Do you think I should go 4 tanks, or was 3 enough? I just need to fly right. 4 might be too heavy. I've got the LTV-45 engine now, if that would be a better choice, and I've got fins. No, I didn't get the fins. But I think 3 would be all right. Should I go with the 45 engine or the 30?
The one that doesn't gimbal.
I don't know that. I just think doesn't the 45 have thrust vectoring? The other one doesn't. I forget.
Yeah, thrust vectoring is gimbal. Yeah.
So that's the one I should or shouldn't use.
The one you shouldn't use because you want the more thrust. The one with thrust vectoring has a little less thrust.
Ah.
Well.
Max thrust 200. Yeah, I see. It is a little more. I want more thrust. Okay. Yeah. 215. All right.
But you don't want to be going full throttle either. And you don't really need the gimbling on such small of a craft because your command pod's torque should be able to control
I won't want to go full throttle? How high should I go before I start turning over?
About 8 to 10,000 meters.
And then even still not maybe quite go right to a 45 or maybe 60 or so?
Yeah, going to 45 is good. Because when you're below the thick part of the atmosphere, you're just wasting propellant.
Yeah, I think I started turning over at like 2K up to 45 degrees.
Yes. You thought you were an airplane for a second.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on there.
I forgot about the atmosphere.
And you were going way too fast.
Okay.
Yes,
well, is this
that
rocket
thing that we need to breathe.
Look okay to you? I've been leaving it sit on there so you could get caught up.
Yeah, it looks great.
Alright. So what about half throttle? Any recommendations?
Up to the 3rd tick mark, I think it is. Yeah.
And should I go higher once I get higher up? Full throttle.
You just want to kind of want to find that sweet spot where I'll get to the 200 meters per second when you get out of the thick atmosphere. It's just.
Okay. I forgot about the staging, but it looks good. I've got the
fire your parachute
set.
when you fire your engine.
Yeah.
Always fun to watch.
Yeah. I almost did that accidentally right at the beginning there.
Yeah,
I think
saw that.
I got the throttle like you said 3/4, so I guess I'm ready to start. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sorry, go ahead.
Did it take off?
Oh my God! It's spinning out of control.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh, darn it! You had my hopes up.
Oh, this thing accelerates kind of slowly. I haven't even installed it yet because it's heavy. I take it, right?
It's got a weight issue, but you didn't have to call it heavy. It's got feelings, man.
I guess I'll time accelerate just like to 2 here until I get up to about, like you said, what, 8,000, 10,000?
Yeah. See, I have no idea if this is going to work or not.
I'm going a little more than 200 still. I guess I'll bring it down a bit. I remember that one video I watched of his. He was saying to try to keep it under 200 until you actually got to about 10,000 feet, and then full throttle.
Yep. There is a debate on whether the exact altitude of a gravity turn, either being 8 or 10,000, in between. I prefer 10,000 myself. If I sign into Twitch, would that improve my buffering capability?
I don't know. I'm not
I'm
sure
doing
why
it.
it looks so bad.
Oh,
Wow, already out of fuel.
are you serious?
Yeah. And I'm not going
Okay, then we
anywhere
just
near
need-
the North Pole. Holy cow.
We need to take 300 fuel tanks and 75 engines. We're doing this the crazy way.
I am in space now, though. I'm at 80 kilometers and climbing, so I'm going to observe a goo container here. The goo seems to have clumped into a sphere and also appears to be brittle. And I think I'm safe to try the EVA report here because I'm still going up. Yep, I'm on the capsule. EVA report. Recorded observations about the situation. Flying just above Kerbal, from space just above Kerbal's Highland, it says. Alright, getting back in. It looks like I'm going to come down in the ocean or hit the land peninsula well northwest.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't going the right direction at all, apparently.
I see it. I see your map now. You'll be in the ocean or the land.
But
Not the peninsula.
At this point, it's well, no, yeah. If there's with the rotation, I'll probably come down in the water. You're right. Then I can open up a goo container in the water because I know that's another one that is a separate report.
Mm-hmm. Do you have solid rocket boosters yet?
I think you start with those, right? Or just the there's that one.
Oh
anyway.
yeah, herp to derp. Durr. Yeah, I forgot. It's been a while since
I
I've
made
been
it
in
to
beginning career mode.
162 kilometers, 163. I haven't reached my
Now, see,
apoapsis
look
yet.
at
That's going to
that.
be 166. So, did I still turn too hard? I wasn't going the right direction.
Yeah,
I
you
know,
turned way
but
too hard.
you said to go to 40. It would be right to go to 45 at that point. I thought that's what I did.
No, that was right, but I don't think it has enough fuel to go to the North Pole now I'm looking at your map, but you turned west too much.
Yeah, I do see that. Well, the first time I had tried this on my own, I was just trying to go north, and it wasn't enough. I knew I had to go northwest, and then even northwest didn't seem to be enough. It was...
I think you need a second stage is what I'm thinking.
Well, this should unlock some more science for us, and we'll be ready to maybe try to go for orbit.
It's like
Well,
the
I
Mercury
went
flights up in here, yo.
Some crazy acceleration there, 100 times per second. Calm back down. Should be entering the atmosphere now.
Wait till you get to like 1 million times time warp. That's fun. And when that feels slow, you know you're having a crazy mission.
I'm going to come down in the water for sure. I'm coming down fast. I'm going to slow down now here as, boy, there's that reheating. Although that's not, I was surprised to see that there wasn't, like the heat shields and stuff were part of mods. I thought that would be part of the official game already.
They're going to add it, I think.
Re-entry,
But, just be
heat.
glad it's not part of the official game.
Oh, no, I'm
man.
sure it makes it
Break
harder.
a lot of designs.
It's probably harder to take off even through the atmosphere if that's done properly, right? Because I've seen in some of the ones with the mods where people have blown up just trying to take off.
Because they were going too fast.
Yeah. I'm still confident I can put the thing in orbit with the next one because I've done that before. Alright.
Alright, let's go for orbit. If we can make
coming down
orbit,
as
then
fast
you
as
can
I
get
can.
into a polar orbit. Look at that G-force indicator. Rise, man.
Alright, chute is
Oh,
open.
Jebediah felt some forces. How fast are we going? When? Oh, man.
Oh, I'm getting a crew report over the
Super-
water.
Like Mach 2.5 parachute opening there.
Well, I guess that's a really, really strong chute.
Yes, it is.
Thank God.
I've seen shoots on fire take it.
We should hit the
Well,
water
you know
any
the Mars
second. I don't see the
Curiosity
ship.
rover. The Mars Curiosity's parachute opened at Mach 8.
Can I not do
Yeah,
an
it was-
EVA report here? I just hope I don't fall off. Well, it's also, we'll open up the goo container.
I would
Who
not
escapes in
recommend
the
getting
water?
out of the capsule in midair.
Oh no,
Oh, you're in
I'm
the water.
in the
Yeah,
water
get
now. EVA.
Go for a
Okay, here
swim.
we go.
They can swim around too.
I'll give that a
They
try.
got an
Okay.
animation for
Let's
it.
get him an EVA report. Most precarious situation, as usual. Alright, gonna go swimming. Can probably then also go ahead and let's do an EVA report. Wait, I already got one. No, that's not what I meant to do. Take surface sample. 12 science. You've taken a sample of the water. It appears to dramatically increase the surface humidity of anything it touches. Well, that's brilliant. That's a brilliant observation.
I didn't know Jebediah was so smart.
And he's got a high stupidity rating, really. He's like 50% on both
I
courage
noticed
and
that.
stupidity.
I think that was a typo.